everyone, I'm Fayola and I study Masters in Media and Communication at City University of London. I choose to study Media and Communication at City University because when I do my research about the best university that you can study this major, I found that City University ranked the first place. As for my subject, I really like how media and communication is always related to a lot of different things. So no matter which background you came from, which industry that you are in, everything could be connected to media and communication. First of all, I would like to say that I feel very privileged to be a student here because I feel like London is so beautiful. It is a privilege to be a student in this beautiful city and actually got to know the city better. I feel like the biggest culture shock that I get upon moving here is the weather, because back in Indonesia I always have blue skies and the sun is always out, but when I move here everything is quite gray and it's also rainy. But actually after 8 months of living here, I fell in love with the city when it rains. I just feel like there is nothing that beats London in the rain. It's so beautiful, so romantic as well. It is also different, the way school works here if you compare it to back in Indonesia, because in Indonesia everything is so strict, and we have classes very early. In Indonesia I had classes that starts 7 a.m, which means that I have to get up from my house at 6 a.m, which is quite hard. But then moving here, the earliest class that I have is at 9, so it's such a good time to start your day, you don't feel too tired. And yeah, the lecturers are also so helpful. You can ask them about anything and they will always be happy to help. My favorite moment at City University so far had definitely got to be the last class of our first term, because it was also before Christmas and then we get to spend time a lot with our classmates. I remember staying there for the class even after it finished, so we can take pictures to commemorate the end of the term. And we also had this Christmas dinner together, which we get to know each other better as well, and then we can talk about life, about our countries. So yeah, it's definitely such a heartwarming moment, so I love it. The favorite module of my course so far is Criminal Minds. I know this is quite weird because I am a media and communication major and Criminal Minds is not my core module, but I think the reason why I really like that course is because I had not expected to be able to study anything in that field in the first place. I was always a huge fan of true crime shows even before I moved here. Yeah, knowing that I can actually learn something out of my hobby, it makes me so happy. And you can actually learn a lot from that Criminal Minds as well. So outside of my studies, I also had a part-time job as a front of house at one of London's gym club, and I really liked it because part-time jobs, we have 20 hours per week maximum during term time. For international students, which is so helpful because then you can manage your time better. I don't have difficulties in managing my time between doing my assignments and also doing my job, so it's definitely a good thing to have, especially if you wanted to earn extra money and stuff. It definitely helped me a lot in my critical thinking and my research skills, because as a master's student, of course every assignment that we have is related to research, and in order to do a good research you need to have a good critical thinking, and critical thinking is always needed in every single situation in your life, right? So during everyday tasks, I always feel I can think more critically and not just do it just because. So yeah, and also feel in the professional world, critical thinking and research skill is definitely a very important skill to have. So the course in City University has definitely helped me with that. In the future, I really wanted to be able to find a job in London because I know that London is such a good place to have experience in media and communication for. And City University has definitely helped me because I received a lot of emails from City Careers, which is like one of their departments to help students finding their career. So I know about the job opportunities that I can apply for, and we also have our personal tutor that we can speak to anytime that we want it if we have any questions about how to build a good CV and what kind of job opportunities that we have. And yeah, and after gaining enough experience in London, I think I wanted to apply that skills back to Indonesia, because in my country the media and communication industry is very underdeveloped. So hopefully I could bring all the skills I have here and make my country a better place. I feel like the biggest challenge for every industry that we have now in the world is the fear of getting replaced by AIs or robots anytime soon. But when I did my research and I actually learned through media and communication, I feel like this is the one industry that could never get replaced by robots or AIs, because it definitely needs humans' critical thinking and not just program robots. So I'm very interested in seeing how it will went through in the future. And because I do believe that this industry cannot be replaced by robots, I feel like it will have a good development in the future, and more people will start to learn about this industry more and seeing how we can improve it. So I'm looking forward to when that happens. For any future master students out there, the biggest advice I could give you is just to have fun. Don't get stressed out. I know that sometimes assignments could get pretty overwhelming, especially if you also have a part-time job. But if you're not having fun here, what's the use to do it in the first place, right? So just whenever you're tired, whenever you're feeling down, go out in different places in London, explore the beautiful cafes. You can go to watch houses, those cute cafes to study. I feel like it helped me a lot when I study in different places and not just in my house, in my flat right now. So yeah, that definitely helped me a lot. And then also to take your time exploring different part of the United Kingdom and not only London, because I've traveled to a lot of places and I feel like it's so pretty out there. I went to Lake District, I went to Bath. It's so beautiful. So take your time to explore, take your time to do your work, and yeah, just enjoy the city, enjoy the rain. Bye.